students. Now we are discussing about chapter 5, coal and petroleum. About the introduction we have discussed in this chapter. Now further we are discussing about the resources. What are resources? Resources are those things those are given by the nature and are totally used by the human beings. Only Earth is the planet where is a life everyone know about, and most of the things we have digged about inside the earth, those are called resources. There are two type of resources: renewable resources are and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources also called non-exhaustible resources. Non-exhaustible resources means those resources whose are never be end up. No? Those resources whose are never be end up means they cannot be empty on the earth. Examples: air, water and sunlight. These are the non-exhaustible resources. Okay, they are the present in very large amount and will not get finished by the human beings, and these type of activities those are very critical for our environment. Those are not humiliate, those are not should be end up these resources. Okay, now the next will be non-renewable resources or exhaustible resources. Exhaustive resources means can be end up in future. In a future, due to the excess uses of human being, these resources should be end up. They are the natural resources in limited amount found on the earth, inside the earth. For examples like coal, one of the important natural resource for the human being, petroleum, plants, animals, minerals. These are the non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources take a millions of years to form, not to very easy time, not to very quick time. These are formed many more years ago, and they are now exist. Now they can be digged out from the earth, and we can use easily. Like coal and petroleum are known to be the formed from the living organism that existed million years ago, not recently. Okay, since these are the remains of ancient plants and the animals, these are called fossil fuel also. These natural resources also called fossil fuel, like exhaustible natural resources. Okay, now we can discuss in this chapter as a name of chapter coal and petroleum. The next topic should be the coal. हम कोल के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, एंड कोल इज़ द वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टेंट नेचुरल रिसोर्स फॉर द ह्यूमन बींग्स, एंड कोल इज़ अ called black diamond. Coal also called black diamond because this is the use for the human resources, and this is used for the human being for a fuel and also used for the electricity. We will discuss in further topics how we can use coal for the electricity and in which state and country they are used much more for the fuels. So it mainly contains the carbon along with the hydrogen and small amount of the nitrogen and sulfur. But inside the coal there are near about three contents. First should be carbon. More than the 80% there are carbon. There are many more varieties of coal. The best variety of coal contain near about 98% of carbon, and other amount of the hydrogen, nitrogen and sulfur. Nitrogen, sulfur, hydrogen and carbon. These four things are included to form the coal. Okay. कोल फॉर्मेशन की अगर हम बात करें तो inside the earth, this is the millions of year ago, there are deposition of the fossil fuels for formation of, after that dumping of the plants, forest, human beings, plants and other species from the oceans. These are the dump inside the ocean. So these are dump inside the ocean, and they can be uh, made coal. Uses: coal is the found in coal mines deep under the earth's crust and has to be dug out by the human beings. And in India, coal is mainly found in the Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal, and Madhya Pradesh. There are some best variety of coal also found in Tamil Nadu, bituminous type of coal, but mostly found in these 4-5 states. Bihar, there is a place. Jharkhand, there is a place. Jharia. Jharia is a Raniganj and Jharia are the districts where best variety and in a much more amount of the biggest amount of coal are found in India. When we are discussing about the formation of coal, we can easily say that the over long period of time, more soil deposited over them, pressing and sinking them deeper into the crust. Under the high pressure and high temperature, these forests slowly decompose to form the coal. This process is known as carbonization. This process is called carbonization, and due to the carbonizations, coal is a fossil fuel that is the remain of ancient trees. Okay. Now the how we can get the energy from the coal. When carbon and oxygen mix carbon dioxide and heat energy. When we are burning up the coal, there are a deposition of the carbon inside the coal stone and reaching up the oxygen, they can make कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. इसलिए कोल के जलने पे बहुत सारा पोल्यूशन होता है और उससे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड क्रिएट होते हैं. एंड आल्सो हीट एनर्जी. जैसे टी कुक करते हैं, अभी आप रोड स्ट्रीट पे जाएंगे तो टी कुक होता है, उसमें कोल को जलाते हैं, जलाने के बाद कुक करते हैं, उसमें से क्या होता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और हीट एनर्जी निकलती है. दिस इज द हाउ कोल क्रिएट द एनर्जी फॉर द ह्यूमन बींग्स. Now the next will be destructive distillation of coal. Destructive distillation of coal means coal is heated strongly in a closed container in the absence of air, and this process is called destructive distillation of coal and gives some useful substances. एक कंटेनर लेते हैं, मेनली एक स्टील का कंटेनर ले लेते हैं, and in that container there should be a empty vacuum create करते हैं, and after that there should be heat outside and there will be a creation of destructive distillation, and coal is heated and makes some useful things. Those are called coal gas first, next will be coal tar, and another next will be coke. So one by one we can discuss about these three things. First we should discuss about coal gas. It is the gas released during the destructive distillation of the coal. It is a mixture of the methane, hydrogen and carbon monoxide. It is an excellent fuel and is used for the industrial which are located near to the coal processing plant, not much more for distance from the coal processing plant. So first should be coal gas. Now next will be coal tar. Coal tar is a thick black liquid obtained by the destructive distillation of coal. It contains about 200 different compounds. Now the next will be coke. Coke is a very important substance. Okay, it should be formed from the destructive distillation of coal, and it is the residue left behind the destructive distillation of coal, and that should be contain the maximum percentage of carbon. When all volatile components are removed, coke is the most pure of the form of carbon, near about 98% of the carbon content. It is mainly used to the extraction of the metals from their ores. It also makes up the excellent fuel because it gives more heat than coal. Okay, and does not produce the smoke. It is also used to make the steel. So this is enough for this video. Now we will discuss another topic in next video. Okay.